Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Westo2k, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the concept art for the PlayStation 5, and we're going to be comparing that to the original PlayStation 5, or the actual design we got for the PlayStation 5. And so first up, we have this design. This is a concept art by, looks like Let's Go Digital, and honestly, I wouldn't mind this at all. This definitely looks like it could be an actual model for the PlayStation 5. The controller, it matches up pretty well, how it's the color design and the light bar on it. I do like that, but I do actually prefer the PlayStation 5 we ended up with rather than this. Maybe it's just the architecture, like the design, how it just kind of looks like a cape or some weird shit like that. I don't know, but yeah, honestly, between this and the original you're seeing on the left side of the screen, I would probably rather have the design we ended up with. But this is definitely really good work by the person that made this concept art, and I could definitely see this being an actual PlayStation 5, and I do like this design. And so for next we have this one. Now this one I actually really do like, and if you take a closer look, it actually looks like a mini fridge. Like looks like you could just reach in and open it up from the side. Now my problem with this is it doesn't really match up with this design of the controller, but besides that, this is actually a really good looking design, and honestly, if they made this like the design for the PS5 Slim, that would be very sick. I would really like that. This is probably like, I don't know, this is one of my top 3 designs that we're going to be looking at for these concept arts. But yeah, honestly, I would have been happy if we got this. I would have been happier with this one than the last one, but honestly, so far, these have been pretty good ones so far. And this one is by far my favorite design, even though it's a low quality and it doesn't really show it off as well as I'd like to. There's actually like a couple of different photos for this. There's this obviously this picture, but the light bar would actually change colors. So there's a color with this orange, red, green, blue. It is very cool. I like that idea, and I really think that I would actually rather have this than what we ended up with, even though I do love what we ended up with. I think this is just a sick design, honestly. It's like a Ferrari versus like the Xbox One, if you look at that, or the Xbox Series X. Looks like a Humvee versus a Ferrari. Now I do think the USB ports, it's a little bit excessive. Maybe we only need like 2, but maybe they're going for like a retro design. Had like the PlayStation 1. I don't even know about that. It's a little bit excessive, but other than that, this is a beautiful design, and I would definitely be happy if we got this instead. But you know what? I'm happy with what we got. And so next up, this design. This is basically what the majority of people thought we were going to end up with, just based on the patent they filed. Now this, I am not a fan of this at all. This is probably the ugliest design we're going to be looking at. Props to the person that made it. They definitely did do a lot of work, and I appreciate the work they did, but they're just going off of what the patent was. But this is really not a type of design that I would like to see. It just looks like a piece of plastic, like a kid's toy. I don't know, maybe it's the buttons, the SSD drive at the bottom left, the Let's Go Digital, the power button. I know that wouldn't actually be there, but I don't know, it's just ugly. I don't really like it. There's nothing much more to say about this one. Let's move on to this one. The fridge with the face at the bottom. Now, I definitely respect whoever made this concept design. Definitely good work, like getting it there, but I'm just not a fan of this. I don't know, it's just like the Xbox Series X, but uglier. So, no offense, but I just do not like this design. I'm much happier with what we got on the left than what we ended up, or much happier with what we ended up with than this concept art. It's just, yeah. And here we are. I think this is the second to last one we're gonna have. This is definitely, I could definitely see this. I really like this design, actually. This is definitely in my top 3 as well. Like, if there was like, maybe the 3 is just tripping me out, but if there was just like 2 USBs, it would be perfect, USB imports. But yeah, it looks like it matches really well with the triangle, like the little triangle impact on the PlayStation 5, and versus the controller, it just matches up. I like the light scheme. I really like that. That's a nice design, and I would definitely be happy if we ended up with that as well. I do like the original or the design we got better, but this is definitely really close. I do like this, and let's see if we have anything else. This was our last, so let me just go ahead and rank my top 3. Obviously, this is my number one. It just looks so clean. It just looks futuristic to me. I'd say this is my second, even though it looks like a mini fridge from this direction. It's really cool. I just like how sleek it is, like a refined PS4. Other than this, I would say this is my third favorite. This is really cool. I definitely could see this being professional and like being the actual end result. But with what we got, I'm actually really happy. I'm just glad that we got a reveal yesterday or the day before yesterday. And yeah, I'm excited for more news to come. And if you've made it to this far in the video, I really appreciate you. If you would leave a like and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great day.